another one.
Will AI take over our tech jobs? Interesting. This one might be more of a comment, right? It says, to everyone who thinks AI will take our jobs, there are some junior folks who are having second thoughts about engineering career. I had to write some reasonably trivial code, a Flask API for Mongo backend with some specific handlers. Given that I'm a Go developer, I wanted to save some time and use ChatGPT 4.0 to help me speed things up. 4 hours wasted, endless code that didn't do what is needed, ended up writing it myself. Whoever thinks AI will replace engineers is either having some agenda or a complete moron. That's harsh.
How dare you?
That was not nice at all. But let me start up our timer for this one. So, will AI take over our tech jobs? So, I don't think AI is going to take over tech jobs at all, right? AI, as I've always said, it is a help, a boost, an enhancement. But if you're going to make a prompt that says, I need a Python code to for a Mongo backend and think that's going to cut it, you are sadly mistaken. See, I think AI does best when specific questions are asked to do a very specific thing. Like so a lot of developers that I know, they use like a Copilot or something like that to feed in the AI, like to feed in what something specific they're looking for, or some type of insight, and maybe not necessarily the code. The people who think that AI is going to take over everything are those junior developers. They are those junior developers, and they're honestly, their coding skills just aren't that good. They'll chat GPT anything. And so instead of actually learning the fundamentals of QA, or not QA, but of engineering, QA included, testing included, right? But the fundamentals of engineering and like object-oriented programming and stuff like that, they'll just ask for the code to be given to them, and they'll just copy and paste, and then they don't know, so what happens is they don't know how to troubleshoot what's being provided to them, or how to understand, how to comprehend it. So reading is fundamental. Simple as that. So that's why I think that argument is always happening. You have the people who went through the fire, and those people are also building out the AI. But AI can only spit out what's being given to it, and then it can try to rearrange it and mold it and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be like, you're not going to take like this code and just pop it in here and think, oh, it's going to be all good to go. It just doesn't work that way. Like, for me, when I use AI, it's for the stuff that I don't want to do. Right? As simple as that. It's so if you think you're going to use AI to do your job, it's not going to work that way. It's not going to work that way. And I agree with what this person is saying, right? Like I've seen like, I'll be coaching people, like in the past, and like, all right, we need to create this thing, and they'll just say, ChatGPT, create this for me, and then I'm like, okay, what is this? Like, a lot of times people end up spending more time using AI than, like, this person said they wasted 4 hours of to see some crappy code. Now, I do think AI is going to get a lot better in the future, but I think that is, here's the thought, right? The more you can do, the more you can output. So if you become very, very well versed with the technology, imagine how these dock workers are like going frantic over automation, right? But imagine if they would embrace the automation, and they would stop holding on to these type of jobs that they did 50, 60 years ago, right? and they would embrace technology. Now, imagine how much more you could actually process. So more things are flowing in and flowing out based on the technology, because you have to upskill. You have to upskill, like your car said. Now you have to retrain. Now, who's going to pay for that retraining? I don't know. But you have to embrace the technology, because now you can do more. For me, I'm able to do more. Every time I embrace new piece of technology, I can do more. The clone, for instance, right? It can work while I'm sleeping. And from the conversations that I have with the clone, it does pretty damn good. I'm impressed by the work the clone does. So what I'm saying is that you can either have AI be your enemy, or it can be your friend. Do you want AI to be your enemy or your friend? I'm gonna be friends with AI, and we're gonna work together, and we're gonna run it up, and we are going to win. All right. So that is my thoughts on that question again.
I was deep in the zone, fingers dancing on the keys. Thought I'd nail this project, bring my boss to his knees. But the clock kept ticking, night turning to day. Then I woke up in panic, all my plans blown away. Lost in the dark, was it all in vain? I'm staring at my screen, it's a pixelized hell. Falling into despair, like I'm under a spell. Late nights and lost dreams, feels like I'm cursed. Now I'm fighting this battle, but the pain only worsens. Try to piece it together, but the words just won't flow. Rewriting my thoughts like a painter with no show. My boss points the finger, says I'm slacking the grind, but he don't see the battles that are raging in my mind. Drowning in doubt, feeling trapped in this game. I'm staring at my screen, it's a pixelized hell. Falling into despair, like I'm under a spell. Late nights and lost dreams, feels like I'm cursed. Now I'm fighting this battle, but the pain only worsens. Try to piece it together, but the words just won't flow. Rewriting my thoughts like a painter with no show. My boss points the finger, says I'm slacking the grind, but he don't see the battles that are raging in my mind. Drowning in doubt, feeling trapped in this game. I'm staring at my screen, it's a pixelized hell. Falling into despair, like I'm under a spell. Late nights and lost dreams, feels like I'm cursed. Now I'm fighting this battle, but the pain only worsens. Cause code once a treasure, now it's ashes and flames. Still I rise from the shadows, won't be muted by shame. But the pain only worsens. I was deep in the zone, fingers dancing on the keys. Thought I'd nail this project, bring my boss to his knees. But the clock kept ticking, night turning to day. Then I woke up in panic, all my plans blown away. Lost in the dark, was it all in vain? I'm staring at my screen, it's a pixelized hell. Falling into despair, like I'm under a spell. Late nights and lost dreams, feels like I'm cursed. Now I'm fighting this battle, but the pain only worsens. Just code once a treasure, now it's ashes and flames. Still I rise from the shadows, won't be muted by shame. But the pain only worsens. This code once a treasure, now it's ashes and flames. Still I rise from the shadows, won't be muted by shame.